Fox 61 News at 10 starts now.
Right now at 10, a show of support and solidarity for two fallen Bristol police officers killed in the line of duty. Tonight, the touching tributes and new information about the investigation into what happened on that tragic night.
Plus, big changes could be coming to one of the most busy sections of Connecticut Interstate. We'll tell you what's in the works.
And we begin at 10 right now with tributes from across the country for the two police officers killed in a shooting Wednesday night. Flowers and pictures sit outside of the city's police department to honor Sergeant Dustin DeMonte and Officer Alex Hamzy. Connecticut's Law Enforcement Memorial is also honoring the officers killed in Wednesday night's shooting. Washington Street in North Haven closed as Sergeant DeMonte's body was brought to a funeral home. The New York Yankees even held a moment of silence for the officers before this afternoon's playoff game in the Bronx. Good evening, I'm Jen Bernstein.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're learning new details about that deadly shooting. The chief medical examiner says the main suspect killing the officers, that man, died from gunshot wounds to his neck. Fox 61's Tony Terzi has the latest on the investigation into this case.
Even though the police tape and investigators are gone, the bullet holes that riddled the garage and house where this deadly shooting went down attracted passers-by who were taking pictures.
I thought it was something within my house, and then it kept on going and going and going, pop, 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 and then we knew what it was.
State Inspector General and former Judge Robert Devlin surveyed the property today, even spending time in the backyard, but he declined comment, as each of the other three agencies investigating the cop killings have since their press conference on Thursday.
I think it's still speculation. I think that investigation's ongoing.
The gunfire was quite audible on surveillance footage obtained by Fox 61 from a nearby home. And gun experts say it's clear an assault or sporting rifle was used in the killings.
I don't know the answer to that, but I know if it was an assault weapon, it's illegal in the state of Connecticut.
Bleachers Sports Bar has been closed since the shooting, but investigators will not confirm reports that the suspect, Nick Brutcher, and his brother were issued summonses by police at Bleachers the same night of the shooting. A bouncer for another nearby bar, Legend, said he encountered the alleged shooter last Friday, and he looked uncomfortable.
You know, after 30 minutes of him being there, drinking and stuff, he was in one spot and moved to another spot and moved to another spot. So, like, why is this guy all over the place?
That bouncer wanted to make it clear that he had no actual interaction with Nick Brutcher that night at Legends, and he had never seen him before, just a first impression. Here in Bristol, Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.
All right, we're going to check with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank. She's standing by with the first look at the forecast as we head into the weekend. Rachel, how's it looking?
Yeah, the weekend looks amazing. One thing I do want to let you know about is there is a little bit of patchy fog out there, and in some cases it is dense. Just a moment ago, of course, right before we ended up popping on, there was quarter-mile visibility for Hartford and for Willimantic, which is why you're seeing the white-gray color here. So just know that if you're out, maybe you got to drive somewhere tonight or early tomorrow morning, that there could be some of that fog out there. Right now, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 40s to right around 50 degrees. It turned beautiful after a rainy start to the day. The clouds took much longer to break than expected, but we eventually got there, and it is a sunny and seasonable day tomorrow. Both weekend days look great, and then a cold front will eventually bring us some cooler temperatures as we head into next week. So if you like those temperatures a little warmer, enjoy the weekend before the cool down arrives. Heading towards daybreak, we'll see temperatures dropping back into the 40s, and that's where it'll be to start off the day tomorrow. So cool and crisp here at 7 a.m. Lots of sunshine right through the day tomorrow. By lunchtime, temperatures are in the low 60s, and we'll see high temperatures right around the 70-degree mark as we head through the late afternoon. Sunday's great too. We'll turn partly partly cloudy. High temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s. Overall, again, another great choice for outdoor plans. And then rain and cooler temperatures as we head back to work. We'll break it down for you. Full forecast and a look at the foliage across the state coming up.
All right, Rachel, thank you. And new at 10, police have arrested a teen who they say is wanted in several armed robberies in the New Haven area. In Sonia, police say 18-year-old Christian Barrero of New Haven is facing 5 charges. Investigators identified him as a suspect in robberies, including one at the Extra Mart on Wakely Avenue back in July. A gun matching the description of the one used in that robbery was found after a search warrant of Barrero's home. He's being held on $1 million bond and is due back in court on the 27th.
And also new at 10 tonight, Connecticut receives a $1 million grant to study possible safety improvements towards a busy stretch of Interstate 95. The CTDOT is getting the federal money to research safer merges and reduce crashes between exits 7 and 9 in Stamford. The study's also developing concepts to replace the I-95 bridge over the Metro North Railroad and Myrtle Avenue in Stamford. The DOT plans to hold public information sessions about the study early next year.
And new at 10, Norwich has a new website to get information out to its residents and help them tell the city what they need. The city has launched envisionnorwich360.com. The goal is to provide a central online hub to learning about projects in Norwich and discuss proposals or other initiatives in the city. The website already features 4 projects, and users can submit ideas that others can view. You can also find a link to Envision Norwich 360 on the city's main website.